Yeah, plus I told him girls are into black eyes.
Oh my God, your eye looks like the inside of a rotten jelly donut that's been in my backseat for a year. It looks like the inside of a bursted gusher. Oh my God, your eye is making me horny.
See, I told you they would like it.
My buddy's got a dog, and his dog is so friendly, and it's a pit bull, and people think these are aggressive dogs. They're not aggressive. His dog is the friendliest dog ever. Like, if someone broke in his place and was like, I'm here to kill someone, his dog would be, oh, I'll show you where he sleeps. It's right over there. Like, that's not a guard dog. You know, you should be tough. Instead, the minute you walk in his house, his dog is like, hey, how are you? His whole body shakes. It's like he's the Ricky Martin of dogs.
You ever fake the seizure for 3 minutes, huh? Constantly, 3 minutes. I'm tired from doing that right now. And I'm still paying bills. But it was worth it. I'm not crazy, she is.
But you also have a weak face. It's not manly. Like, my face is like, yo, what's up? Your face is like, please have a nightlight when I go to sleep.
What girl is gonna talk to me if I look like this?
Maybe his mother.
Who did that? A horse?
Y'all look like a baboon ass.
Jeez, she looked like Rihanna.
Y'all look like a strawberry Petrus Farm cookie.
She looked like one of those test tube things.
Oh my. Russell would have never done this.
You filled out an application to foster a dog.
Hey! Wiley!
So there's
Hey!
this.
Wiley!
And having a dog around will help cheer you up. Trust me.
Quiet.
She's 15.
See, I told you he was always going to do it.
What?
You were, yeah. See, I always knew he could do it.
Dude.
See, I always knew he could do it.
Dude, you were literally the least supportive.
I'm sorry, dude.
She showed us pictures of stuff.
Dude, all I'm trying to say is Jane Fonda is hot. She's 70.
See, I told you he'd be able to do it.
Dude, all I'm trying to say is Jane Fonda is hot.
What do we everyone
You
looks
know,
so-
I'm like the alpha male of the group.
Of this group? No.
You guys know that I'm the leader of the pack.
Why, because you're white?
My shaman told me that I can't have this negative space in my auric field. OMG. OMG. OMG.
Can't laugh.
Oh! Oh my God!
Hit me
You
again
know
in the face.
what?
Oh! Oh!
How crazy is it that, like, my buddy got beat up by his ex-girlfriend, and then his dog witnessed that and was like, I don't want to be owned by this guy, and died the next day. Imagine having your dog kill itself because he's embarrassed to be owned by you. That's what happened to my buddy the other night.
You're not funny.
Well, that's weird because people are laughing in the background right now.
Smokey, Smokey, come here. Come here. Smokey, Smokey, hey, come here. Come here, bud. Smokey, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, boy.
Hey, Smokey! Come here. Come here, bud.
Smokey, right here. Smokey, right here.
Smokey, come here.
Come here. Smokey, over here. Smokey, hey.
This keeps on getting better, dude. I mean, you can't write this. It's almost like it's a short film writing itself.
Like, I'm sick and tired of hearing this story wrong. She said black guys. I know because she went home with me. Because I had her like, and I was all like, oh my goodness, what you doing to me? She was like, and I said, get out.
This is really happening.
Yeah, it's part of the scene.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Let's cheer. And then the movie ends, and then credits. Think about that. And cheer. And then the credits, and then a zoom in. And then, like, I'm just kidding. Just making jokes, guys. That's not how it will end.